about 20 minutes or so. We might go a little bit over. It's quite a lot to fit in. It's essentially a desk yoga class. We're going to try and work the whole body. It's nothing too intense, but please listen to your body at all times. If there's any poses that you find uncomfortable or painful, then just come out or reduce the intensity. So listen to your body at all times. So what I want you to do first of all is just make sure you've got your chair, make sure you've got your desk, and make sure there's enough room for you to move away from the chair, like from the desk, like so, if you need to. And you've got enough room to stand up. What I want us to do first of all is just come to standing, feet nicely grounded into the floor below you. Keep your feet hip distance apart. You can have them a little bit wider like I have. And I want you to inhale as you lift the arms up, take the gaze up. Really feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Sorry guys, we've got someone coming in late. Let me just let them in. If you've just come in, please mute yourself. So we're going to inhale, we lift and raise the arms up, exhale to lower. Take 3 more, nice big, feel the ribs lifting up as well. Feel the shoulders lifting up towards the sky. Nice big stretch. Let's take 1 more together. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Just letting someone else in. Okay, that's brilliant. And just take a little quick check of your whole body. Just notice how you're feeling from the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet. And I want you to just be mindful of any aches, any pains that you may be experiencing right here, right now. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh out. 1 more time. Beautiful. And I want you to bring your hands to the waist, or you can bring them to the back like so for a little bit of extra support. And as you inhale, just open the chest, draw the shoulders in towards each other. Take a little back bend here, opening the heart. And as you exhale, let's hinge forward from the hips, coming down for a forward fold. Remember to bend the knees here if there's any discomfort or pain in the back, the legs. And just let the arms release. And just let the back muscles relax. Let gravity do its thing. We're just going to hang here for a few short moments. So feel free to swing it out from side to side. You can take hold of opposite elbows. Let's shake the head, nod the head. Lovely. So just relaxing here for a few more breaths. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Remember, if there's any pain in the back of the legs, just bend the knees or lift yourself up. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And I want you to sigh out on the exhale. Slowly bring the hands to the waist if they're not already there. And I want you to inhale as you start coming all the way up. Just going to let some more people into the practice. So coming all the way up. And I want you to inhale as you lift the arms up. You can take yourself onto the tiptoes and just take a nice big stretch. And exhale as we slowly release. Lovely. So that's the first bit over with. I want you to come onto your seat. And what I want you to do first of all is check you're nicely grounded. We often don't really pay attention to our posture. So check that your sit bones are nicely, firmly rooted into the seat. Check that your feet are on the floor. So you might need to adjust yourself. Keep the back nice and neutral. So we're not leaning back or leaning forward. Just a neutral but strong spine. And I want you to inhale as you lift the shoulders up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Take a few more. Nice and big. Feel the shoulder blades riding up towards the ears and coming all the way down. Work with your breath. Lovely. Let's take 2 more, nice and big. That's great. And what I want you to do is slowly come back to your neutral shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more nice big breaths. You can bring the hands onto the belly. Feel the ribs expand as we inhale. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Nice. And what I want you to do now is take the shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. So for me, that's going to be going towards the front of the body. It might feel a little bit weird, and that's totally fine. Remember, we're not rushing these movements, so nice and mindfully with the breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's take 3 more. Lovely. And just bring yourself back to your neutral shoulders. And just notice how that feels. We carry a lot of anxiety and tension in our shoulders, so it's quite nice to feel that release as we lower. And what I want you to do next is we're going to work into the neck. So I want you to take the hands to rest on the legs, or you can rest them on the side of the chair, whatever's comfortable for you. And as you inhale, just turn the neck over to the right. Feel that stretch on that left side of the neck. You can take it a little bit further if that's available. Nice neutral spine. So breathing in, breathing out. And then I want you to inhale as you come back to center and slowly take it over to the left. So again, take your time here. Feel that nice stretch in the right side of the neck. Let's come back through center again. And let's take it over to the right. Notice if there's any difference this time. And slowly come back through center and over to the left. Let's come back through center again. This time I'm going to lift the neck all the way up. So we're stretching into the front of the neck. So this is quite a good exercise, especially for the back of the neck, because we spend a lot of time bending the neck forwards. So it's good to have that upwards movement. And what I want you to do now is take your hands and place them around the back of the neck. Create a little bit of resistance as you lift the head up. So really working into the back of the neck. Lift and length. Get one more inhale. Really feel that resistance. And exhale to release. Slowly release the neck, and let's take the chin, tuck it in towards the chest. So we're just reversing that movement. Breathe in for 1. Breathe in for 2. Breathe in for 3. And as you exhale, slowly release. Lovely. And this time, let's take a few rotations of the neck in both directions. I want you just to notice how that feels. See if there's any difference compared to when we began that practice. Lovely. And I want you to come back to center and just take a moment to see how you're feeling. And we're going to sort of work into the shoulders a little bit. So what I want you to do now is to take the arms out in front of you, palms facing towards each other. Whoa, we've got someone coming in quite late. Let's let them in. We are about halfway through. Got about 11, 12 minutes to go. So bring the arms up against, ahead of you, sorry, as I was saying. Palms facing towards the body. I want you to feel the shoulders rounding away from the spine. So just breathe in here for a couple of breaths. What I want you to do next is rotate the hands so the palms are facing away from each other. So you were working into the shoulders. Now you can stay here, or you can go a little bit further. I'm just going to turn around and show you what I'm doing. I want you to take the arms behind you like so. And then what I want you to do is to turn the elbows, so bend the elbows, and we have the palms at the back of the body like so. So can you see what I'm doing? The palms are away from the back. for coming back to the seat. And I want you to inhale as you lift the chest and open the heart. And as you exhale, just hinge forward from the hips. So you can feel it in the front of the shoulders a little bit. If you want to go a bit deeper, then just release the hands a little bit away from the body. It's a strong stretch, so just take your time. You'll definitely feel it in the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. So it's more challenging if you push the palms away from the body, like so. See what I'm doing? Let's breathe in, breathe out. Take 3 more breaths in, nice and deep. Remember to exhale all the way out. And when you're ready, slowly release the arms, and we're going to come all the way back. And just release the hands as well. And just take a few breaths in. You might feel it in the upper arms and the shoulders, so just take time, acknowledge that feeling. Lovely. And we're going to stay with the shoulders for a little bit longer. And this time we're going to do a version of cow face pose. And what we need to do is inhale as you lift and lengthen that right arm in the air. Feel that length in the ribs and the right side body. What I want you to do is to bend that elbow and bring the palm behind you. So you want the palm facing the body, between the shoulder blades. And let's take that left arm, bend the elbow, and take the hand behind the back so the palm is facing away. And if you can grab hold of your hands like so, then do so. If it's difficult, don't worry, just grab the t-shirt. What we're doing here is opening up the shoulders. So just come back to your seat. Inhale as you lift and lengthen. If you want to go deeper, you can hinge forward. It's quite a strong stretch, so take your time. Yeah, I can really feel that in my left side body. So remember to come out of it if it's painful. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale to release. Slowly come up. Whoa, yeah. Feel that in the left side. So just take a moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to reverse it. So we're going to do the other side. So inhale as we lift and then through the left. Feel that stretch. Bend the elbow. Bring the hand between the shoulder blades. We're going to bring that right hand towards it. So it can meet it, or you can grab hold of the t-shirt. Draw that left elbow away from the face. So a nice big stretch to hinge forward if you want. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep inhale. Exhale. Just take one more inhale. And exhale to release. Slowly come up. Take a few moments here. You will feel it. We tend to be a little bit stronger on one side. And that's completely normal. So just take a few moments here. Take any other little stretches that you need. Lovely. Okay, we're going to move on to the hands and the fingers. So I want you to take the hands out wide and open and close the hands like so. Go faster if you want. You'll feel it in the forearms. Let's keep going for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. And release. And just rest the hands here for 2 deep breaths on the legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Great. And the next thing we're going to do is work into the wrist. So take the wrists out and I want you to rotate them in both directions. Make a nice and mindful rotation so we're not rushing them. You're doing really well, everyone. We're going to be moving towards the lower half in a little bit. We've got about 5 minutes to go. Remember to rotate in both directions, so a nice balance of movement. Take a few more, and when you're ready, just come back. Rest the hands for 2 deep breaths. Lovely. And what I want you to do next is bring the hands in front of you, just interlace the fingers lightly. And as you inhale, open the hands, draw the shoulders in towards each other, bring the heart out. Exhale, let's reverse that motion around the shoulder blade and just hug. You can hug yourself all the way. Inhale to open, exhale to close. And we're moving that fluidity into the spine. Keep going for a few more breaths. Take it for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's open the heart and exhale. Let's close and release. Take 2 deep breaths down. And what I want you to do next is we're going to come to standing and we're going to work with the chair a little bit more. So bring the chair into a comfortable space in front of you. And what I want you to do is to bring that right foot onto the chair. Engage that left glute. So we're not locking out that left hip. We're nice and strong in the pelvis as well. And what I want you to do is to bring the right hand on the right hip. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the left hand and stretch over to the right. And remember, what we're doing here is keeping the pelvis nice and neutral, but we're stretching the upper body. Engage that left glute. You feel like you're leaning into the left side too much. Let's take 2 more breaths. And I want you to inhale to lift. Take a moment as we switch the feet, and we're going to do the other side. So we engage that right glute, hand comes onto the left hip. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the right, and let's stretch over to the left. They could be different on this side, that's completely normal. Let's just take 2 more nice big breaths here. Engage in that right glute. And when you're ready, lift, come all the way up and slowly release. And we're going to take some twists now. So I want you to bring that right foot back onto the mat. Inhale to bring the arms out wide, and exhale to twist over to the right. Remember, nice neutral pelvis, nice strong stability in the spine. So we're using the twist muscle to take us over to the right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to twist. Let's just stay here for 2 more breaths. Listen to your body, don't go too far. And when you're ready, slowly come back and you can twist over to the left with a little counter stretch. And release. And let's take it to the other side. Left foot comes on the chair. Arms come out wide. And let's twist over to the left. And remember not to lean into that twist. Nice, stable spine. So you're using the twist muscles to help us. Slowly come back to the center. Nice little counter twist to the right. And release. So we're nearly there, just a couple more minutes to go. The next thing I want you to do is to bring the hands on either side of the chair. You can do this against the glass if that's easier for you. And we just have a nice little stretch into the shoulders. So just release the heart. Just relax here. Remember, you can reduce the intensity at any time. Let's take 2 more deep breaths there before we move into the last part of the practice. So let's inhale, come all the way up. Take your time and slowly come back to your seat. We've got another couple of minutes really, so we're nearly towards the end. What I want you to do now is we're just going to do a quick little bit more on the legs. I want you to inhale as you lift that right leg up. Flex that foot, point the toes towards the face. Point and flex. So I'm going to go at an angle so you can see a bit clearer. Point and flex. And then I want you to take a few rotations of that ankle in both directions. So this is a really strong movement because it's working into the hamstrings as well as the foot, as well as the ankle. You should feel it all the way up towards the hips and the quads. Open and close the toes. and release. And let's take the same with the left side. Flex that foot and point. Flex and point. And let's take a few rotations in both directions. Lovely. And slowly release. And the final thing we're going to do before our little breathing exercise at the end is bring that right foot to rest on that left thigh. Flex that foot and just slowly open out that right hip. So this is a version of seated pigeon pose. If you want to go a little bit deeper into this pose, you can lift that left foot off just to stretch into that right foot. Let's just take a couple more breaths there. And release, give both legs a nice little squeeze. And we're going to flip over to the other side. So the left foot comes over. Remember to keep it flexed to protect that knee, so we're not collapsing into the knee. And again, you can use the hand just to gently open out the hip. Don't force it. Just stay here for a couple more breaths. Slowly release. And I just want you to slowly close the eyes down. Bring the hands to rest gently on the thighs. Check that you're nicely grounded into the ground and into the sea. And we're going to end today's practice with 3 clearing breaths. So I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. You can slowly bring the hands to rest on the heart. And I want to thank you for joining me in today's practice. I hope you found it useful and challenging in the right amount, in the right doses. The inner light in me will always honor the inner light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for today's practice. That's great, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yay, we still got loads of people. That's brilliant. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming. It was a really good turnout. And hopefully we'll do another one of these soon. Brilliant. Thanks very much, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.